Speaking of Hall of Fame worthy people, I mean, Matt Hardy, this dude has created quite a career for himself, reinvented himself over and over again. But man, tonight was another dude. This role that he's in right now, he's starting. You can tell he's leaning up a little bit. He's lost a little bit of weight. You could tell his in-ring work is getting better. But man, his charisma, he's so funny. What a pro he is. What did you think about this match, man? Because this was kind of a late pivot that we were expecting to be a little bit different tonight's show. Like we talked about TH2 not making the cut in this one. Now it was a little bit more focused. What do you think about this one?
I mean, it's really nice to see Hangman, happy and comfortable and smiling, and he's got a little bit more pep to his step essentially in the ring, in my opinion. He went through the phase down in the dumps, alone at the bar, and no one there, and then ever since this whole Dark Order pitch and Dark Order still on his side, you can see that he's really riding high and new confidence in him, and it's really fun to watch. And obviously Silver we're very high on. We love seeing him in the ring. He was running at 100 miles per hour today, and his kicks, his suplexes, and just everything. He was moving so fast.
Yeah.
And same with Hardy, man. That guy was on fire, man. He was so smart in the ring. He's very methodical. He knows where to place things. And it was just a great way to end the show with all the chaos at the end. But when they announced that this was the main event, I was like, this is the main event. That's kind of surprising, but it made complete sense at the end where you have, he interfered with the 10 match, and then leading up to this, that whole last segment booking, the last 30 minutes booking, all tied together very smartly.
It did.
And JR made a good point. We haven't seen Marq Quen in a few weeks, travel issues and stuff, but he did look a little bit bigger. Marq Quen seems almost to be putting on a little bit of size. So that's pretty, that's nice to see that as well. But I like the pacing of this match. I love that they picked Silver in there, and then Dark Order coming out at the end, and then all hell breaking loose with the tag teams coming out too. So I have to get the pairing of Silver and Hangman. I was really excited for, and it was exciting. And to me, it was an elite pairing, and it was an elite match. These guys, I'm gonna throw up the photo of them hugging because it's a great photo of these two guys. Silver and Hangman. It's like, a guy finally, he's crushing on Hangman. I mean, he went on one knee for Hangman, and finally they're partners, and it's like
dreams come true.
Yeah, dreams come true. Hangman doesn't know what to think of it, and Hungy is feeding his appetite for sure with Hangman.
I gotta say, we've talked at length about how entertaining the Dark Order is, and especially Johnny and the recruitment specialist. But dude, he does not get enough credit for that offense that you just talked about. I'm glad that you mentioned it, because man, he was like a ball of fire in this one, man. Just and pairing him with Hangman is such a great pairing. He fits like a glove, because Hangman's offense is so hard hitting. I mean, Hangman throws. We talked about. We go back and watch some of Hangman's stuff over the course of his career here in AEW. The confidence is starting to grow again, and it's starting to show in his in-ring work, man. Just that power that all his moves, man. He throws his weight into some of those clotheslines, those lariats.
Does he ever?
Man, he likes to push the pace. Like John, like Silver does. And so that teamwork right there, man, I love what a fit those two had. I mean, that tandem offense, if you go back and watch this match, when they're on the offensive, this match felt like it was elevated that much more. Now, again, I think that I've said it from the beginning of watching Private Party. I think Marq Quen is he was the more polished of the two, of Private Party to me. I thought that he was the natural star. Now, again, I've been proven, man, Isaiah Cassidy has been awesome. I mean, you and I have both talked about, dude, he's been absolutely awesome. Yeah. And since turning heel, you could tell that's exactly what this team needed to kind of get them over the hump. So no slight on Mark and Matt, but watching Silver and Hangman operate it was a blast to see them, like, just how fast and the fluid their moves are, man. It was be like from a kick into a suplex. I mean, it was just nonstop, bro.
Yeah.
Really, really was impressed. I loved the way that this match played out. The post-match antics were exactly what needed to happen. Got Matt Hardy to get the heat back on him, as far as instantly going to beat up and do cheap shots on the Hangman.
Yep.
Promising that he's going to win at Revolution. And then all of that devolving naturally, the Dark Order running out to help make the save. And then, more and more people running out and out. And then you see this chaos play out at the end. Just a great way. That's the type of stuff, like when you build to a pay-per-view, you're getting all these, you see, like, AEW is giving so many wrestlers an opportunity to shine at this pay-per-view. Right. And that end of the show was a great way to do it. Obviously, I was geeked out to see Phoenix and Pac run out. That was awesome. A nice little addition to that matchup. I think that played off well off of what we saw earlier in the night. And that's a characteristic of AEW television. They always do a nice job of playing off of what we've seen before. So